Hey everybody, Dan Ball here. You guessed it, still a knothead. Today is Friday, December 1st, 2017, and this is my weekly shop update. Somewhat weekly anyway. Last week I took off because here in the United States we had Thanksgiving. Big holiday, everybody gets together with their families. Okay, maybe not everybody. We get together with the family and eat way too much. So I took last week off from the shop update because I was spending time with my family, and to me that's much more important than doing this. So sorry guys, my family wins. What that does mean is that I did not get to talk about Rochester Mini Maker Faire, so I'll talk about it now. We had a good time, at least I did. It was a lot of work. We definitely had a lot of people going through. I didn't get to see I barely got to see anything because we were so busy with our display. But it is what it is, and we enjoyed it. Had a bunch of kids coming through and helping make the cider. If you didn't know or you didn't hear, we displayed cider making. We have a cider mill and we make cider every year. So we took it up to Rochester and set it up and made cider and gave samples out, and people seemed to like it. I know the kids that came through had a blast pulverizing apples because, who doesn't like destroying things? So that was a good time. Met some cool people. I met Jordan and Ned from Jordan's Custom Wood Creations in Rochester. Jordan's a 17-year-old high school senior, I believe, in the Rochester area, and does some amazing work. This kid, and he's a class act. He's a real nice guy. So I got to talk to him for a little bit, and his dad, Ned. Definitely killer people. Awesome people. So if you can, get over to his Facebook page, and I don't know if Jordan has a website. Jordan, if you get a chance to see this, leave a comment with the website. I'll leave a link to his Facebook page down in the description so that you can check that out. I highly recommend following him there. I also met Tony and his dad. They are from Back Home Design near Watertown, New York, just about 60-ish miles north of Syracuse. He was there. Actually, he was our neighbor in our booth. He was doing the Lichtenberg fractal burning. I'd seen it online, but wow. It's just amazing to see live. It really is. They were using cedar to burn, which smelled amazing. So that was a good time. He did give Danny a couple of planks, and I don't have those handy to show, but I'll see if I can get some pictures up from them. And Tony is on socials, and Back Home Design on Design or Designs, I forget which exactly, on Instagram for sure. And I'll leave links to his stuff, all his social stuff, in the description as well. I know his wife, he said, is more involved with the socials than he is, but there's some of his work on there too. And I'm going to look at my cheat sheet. Insulation. None too soon. I finished up the insulation that I'm doing for now. I still have a little bit left to do here in the shop, but I got the bulk of it done. I've got maybe another, I don't know, 10 feet of wall to go, maybe, or so, ish. Either way, it's much warmer in here now. Right now, it's outside It's like 38 degrees, and I am sitting in here having had the wood stove going for maybe an hour, sitting at close to 60. So that's Fahrenheit. I don't know what the outside temperature is in Celsius, but I'm looking at about 15 Celsius inside. So yeah, that's nice. I'm sitting here in a t-shirt. Wouldn't want to wear one outside right now. It's kind of cold and miserable. Not cold. It'll be interesting to see what happens when it does get cold here. If it does this winter, I don't know. It's been a weird year for weather here. Probably where you are too. Either way. So I got that going on. I didn't do any whitewashing yet. I'll do that in the spring when it's warm and I don't have to be stumbling around a hot wood stove and burning my keister while I'm trying to do the wall. So, I got that going. That's down the road. What else have I got? It's December. Christmas is coming. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to support small businesses. They really are the lifeblood of most economies. I know they are here in the United States. Trust me when I tell you, Walmart does not need your money. Okay? There's any number of ways to get handmade stuff, or even just buying from a small business. There's different online sources. I know Mark and Nicole over at the Wood Whisperer put together what they're calling a holiday handmade list. Mike Laffey was working on Maker's Christmas website. That's not up and running yet. I don't know when it will be, but that's something you can check out. Of course, there's Amazon Handmade, there's Etsy. So there's lots of ways you can support makers within and without and outside of your community, within and without. Does that make sense? Either way, put food on their tables, not more money in the pockets of corporations. Really, I can't stress that enough. So think about that while you're out doing your holiday shopping this year. It really does make a difference to the small guy. So I'm going to get off my soapbox now, and we'll go on to projects. 2-tier spice racks completed, ready for shipping. Those will be shipped out probably the beginning of next week. And they will be off to my buddy Chris. So Chris, they'll be on the way soon, I promise. The ceiling parts, panels, boxes, whatever you want to call them, I've been working on for our kitchen remodel. I got the ones I was working on are done. So now those are ready to be installed down in the kitchen. From there I'll have to make some more, but it's a good start. So I've got that going for me, which is nice. Which having all that stuff out of the shop gave me some time to, I've got this too. Here, hold on, I'm going to turn you a minute or a second or whatever. Yeah, if you recognize that is a castle bookshelf that I built last year for Woodworkers Fighting Cancer. Finally getting around to putting a coat of polyurethane over the paint. I like to do that for the stuff I build for kids because paint alone is not a very tough surface. So obviously nothing's going to prevent the wood from getting dinged up if they bounce stuff off of it, but at least it'll protect the paint, keep it looking good. So I like to do that. That's a little tip. And I did get to do a little bit of turning. Got a bottle opener done. You see that? That's a Bubinga handle. Look at the grain in that, if you can see it. That's amazing. Love this kind of wood. This here is going to get a ferrule, which it's going to be made from copper wire, and I'm hoping like early next week I'll put out a quick tip on how I do that, because if you've ever worked with any kind of wire before, you know it's got a memory, and trying to wrap wire that came off of a spool around something that small in diameter is quite the challenge. So there's ways to get around that. We'll cover that in that quick tip video. I think that's all I have for now. I'll leave you with some sights and sounds from Rochester Mini Maker Faire, and hope to talk to you again next week. Hey, don't forget, if you like this video, give me the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of this stuff, and the little bell for the notifications too. That'll let you know when I release a video. And you know, by all means, help me spread the word. Share, be a knothead. Alrighty, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.
Gotta throw some apples in there, and we'll have you press it out. Yeah, it makes a mess.
I know.
So you keep your hands out of here. It doesn't know the difference between your finger and an apple. So hold it up and drop it in. Keep going.
Try the product. Look at the
Red.
so that's like a spread.
And those apples right there, you can use.
Step back for your step back to some half stuff.
I'm not conducting. No.
It's such a lousy conductor.